So, yes, viewers, today we are here with part 2 of episode 146. So it begins that Usmar has reached his palace, and the condition of the palace has become very bad after the attack of the Mongols. Usmar also asks Malhun Hatun what is the situation. Malhun Hatun says that if the Oran had not reached on time, it would have been very harmful. But then Bala Hatun says that we still have to work a lot. That is, the city will have to stand on its feet. Usmar also says that we will definitely stand. After this, Usmar also goes to his wife and then sits with her. Then Usman also says that I will deal with my people, my spies in a great way. I swear, I know what to do with this dog. Your time is up. Here we see that Gorkul Khan is saying to Takfur Neon that you want the same for the head of Usman. Takfur Neon says, I want his head. After the death of Usman, I want the property of Unashaya and Biljiji. If the rich man is allowed, then Gorkul Khan says that you have chosen the right person. Now go and prepare your soldiers. After this, Akfur Nivar goes from there. On the other hand, we see that in Unashaya, the people of Osman B are making a complaint with the women of Lokbala. And he is saying that you have stopped us like this. If we had gone to the market, our goods would not have been wasted. On this, the woman says that we are responsible for the lives and property of you people. We are all sad. Then the woman says that the value of the lost goods will be paid. Be assured. Then some people say that we want to go to the market. On this, the woman says that people are the time to be one. If not one, then we will die. So some people say that we will live in the city. We are not going anywhere. So then here is the entry of Mr. Yaqub, and he says that the people of the city are in 137. The Mongolian also says in anger, Get out of my way, get out of my way, there's no place left for you here. The Mongolian grabs his sword and then leaves. Here we see that Saadat Hatun is telling Malun Hatun that he has deliberately deceived people. If people had not been stopped from coming to the market, then all this would not have happened. Malun Hatun says that nothing would have happened. Saadat Hatun, the Mongolians are only our enemies, not yours. Who knows if we have been attacked at the market? On this, Saadat Hatun says that you put salt on the wounds of the Mongols, and the people endure the pain. If the prince had not been attacked, then this city would not have been attacked. So on this, Bala Hatun says that if the prince got married to Gorkul Khan, then the Byzantine and Mongolians would have been united. Not only us, you people also take something from them. Don't turn away from the truth. Saadat Hatun says that you are only aware of the truth. In the meantime, Orhan also passes by Malona Hatun wearing his white clothes, and Malona Hatun calls him loudly. Orhan says to Orhan that your son is going nowhere without weapons. I will not take up arms for the sake of the child. Saadat Hatun says to Malhun Hatun that your son is a fire but will burn himself in the fire and become a fire. Malhun Hatun says that you have no right to comment on my son. Malhun Hatun goes away saying this, and Saadat Hatun says that your children are crossing all limits. For now they are burning their lives but not getting the lesson. But now if they fall into any mistake again, they will not be left alive to burn. On this, Malhun Hatun says that you are threatening us. Then on the other hand, we see that Yusuf Sir is telling the Shahzadi Usman Sardar is not only hurting you, the people are also hurting. You are burning them all. No, I will not allow you to make your country hell. Usman says that Yaqub will go through whatever is closed to me to protect this place, and if I have to go to hell to do that, I will go there too. Yaqub says that the prince will have to be handed over to Usman. Usman says that if Yaqub gives the prince over, then he will have to endure 10 times more pain than this. What have you not realized yet? I am sure there will be attacks. But if the matter is reversed, we will be destroyed. On this, Yaqub says, what do you think? How will we be finished? Osman says that the Al-Saljo family is at peace. They have been captured on everything. It was not enough. Now there will be a strike on the west of Chonia. I will face them. I will set their first target. And if I am flung, then next time it will be yours. First you will be helpless through tax. But if you do not do other things, then it will not be enough. Whatever was done with Konya, the remember. Yaqub says that the princess cannot be hidden forever. Osman Kurulus Khan searches for her and says, while cutting off Yaqub's words, that there is no need to worry. Kurulus Khan will not be able to escape from my sword forever. Now the time has come. In the meantime, Lunatun comes running and says that Osman also says to Yaqub that allow me to go, Yaqub. Yaqub says absolutely, Urahan, pay attention to what I say. Saying this, Yaqub leaves from there and Malunatun says that Osman has gone without Urahan's weapons. If anything happens, or if he gets stuck in a gutter, then the Ottoman says that whatever happens will pay for itself. He has made the decision. Do not worry. Keep calm. Here we see that his man is pointing towards a man and saying that the Sultan of the Mind is the man of Kurulus Khan. The man says that I will be informed later. The man says that what is the Ottoman thinking? Why is not going after Kurulus Khan? The man says that the Ottoman is angry. The attack on the city of Uni was not being able to be stopped by him, so much so that Prince Urahan was thrown out after scolding him for his revenge. It will take some time for him to come back. Soon Kurulus Khan will kill him, and where is the princess? It has not been found yet. Osman has hidden it like a secret. Tell the king who thinks he is the king to himself. If the king could not find the princess on his lands, the situation is clear. And before Osman, we have to behead him. Then on the other hand, we see that Sadat Hatun is telling Mr. Yaqub that people are going to the market one by one. Mr. Yaqub has also gone against Osman. Mr. Yaqub says that the voices of Osman in his house have started to get louder. First Mr. Yaqub and then the rest of the people will see the truth. Then Mr. Yaqub says that let's go. In the meantime, Mr. Loudon comes and says that the doors should be closed. Mr. Yaqub says, "What is happening, Mr. Aladdin?" Aladdin says, "On the orders of Mr. Osman, the roads of the city of Unisher are being closed." "What are you saying, Mr. Aladdin?" "Open the door, we have to go." "On what basis are we being held here, Mr. Aladdin?" "There is a traitor here. No one will be able to go out of the city of Unisher until we are searched." "What does it have to do with your treachery?" "Open the door, we have to go. The order is of the leader of Osman, and I cannot disobey the order of the leader. No one will go out of the city of Unisher, Mr. Yaqub." On this, Mehmet says that first you and then your leader Osman will be crushed by the Aladdin. After this, the usual Hatun Algon Hatun is scared and says what is happening. "Have you told them anything? If you love your children, you will have to keep your mouth shut. If you say a word, then first your children and then you both. Don't force me to say anything more than this, Algon. Come on now, go." 7:59. On the other hand, we see that the Usman's police come and say that Mr. Azur wants to meet you. Mr. Yaqub comes in with anger and says that you are the one who does not allow me to leave the city. "The war can be started, Mr. Osman." Mr. Osman says that Mr. Yaqub, you are ready to fight with your fellow countrymen. Mr. Yaqub says, "Why have I been stopped?" Mr. Osman says that you have not been stopped. Everyone has been stopped. All the doors of Amdurufat have been closed in the city. Mr. Yaqub says, "What is the reason for this?" Mr. Osman says, "There is a traitor in my city." Mr. Yaqub says, "Then catch the traitor, Mr. Osman." "What will happen if you don't let the Sultan go? Are you pointing at me?" Mr. Osman says, "No, Mr. Yaqub. On the contrary, I am saving you." Mr. Osman says, "Let me find the traitor. For whom and against whom he is working, let me know. Until you get a letter from my on this, Yaqub says that I am the last person to ignore your anger, Osman. Keep this in your mind." Osman says that he will not forgive anyone who is a little bit partial in this matter. You also keep this in your mind, Yaqub Sardar.